Before we get into it, if you've ever found yourself wide awake at 3 a.m. questioning your entire existence, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and let's get into why your brain does this to you. 3:14 a.m. You don't remember deciding to wake up. But here you are, staring at the ceiling, and your brain has picked exactly this moment to ask you, are you happy with your life? Did you say something wrong 5 years ago? What if you fail? Why now? Why not at 3 p.m., when you're actually awake enough to deal with it? Let's rewind to daytime. Your brain during the day is like a phone with 50 apps open. Emails, traffic, small talk, a notification, someone asking what's for lunch. Every one of these things pulls a little piece of your attention, and there's barely a second free. Then night comes. The apps start closing. No one's texting. No meetings. The to-do list is done, or at least paused. For the first time all day, there's actual empty space in your mind. And this is the part most people get wrong. You'd think an empty mind means rest. But your brain doesn't have an off switch, only different modes. The moment external noise disappears, an internal system quietly turns on. Neuroscientists call it the default mode network. It's a set of brain regions that light up specifically when you're not focused on a task, daydreaming, showering, or lying in bed. This network handles self-reflection, replaying memories, imagining the future, checking in on your relationships, and yes, worrying about whether you're doing life right. It's not a glitch. It's one of the most important jobs your brain has, it just picked an inconvenient time to do it. Here's a theory: for most of human history, nighttime was the only real downtime. No hunting, no gathering, no talking, just sitting still in the dark. That stillness may have been prime time for the brain to process the day, spot problems, and plan ahead. Our ancestors probably had the exact same 3 a.m. spiral we do, just without a phone to distract them from it. There's a second piece to this. During the day, your prefrontal cortex, the brain's rational, calm down, that's not a big deal manager, is working at full strength. But by nighttime, after a full day of decisions and effort, that manager is tired too. Its filtering power weakens. Thoughts that it would normally wave away during the day now slip right through. Your hormones shift too. Cortisol, your alertness and stress hormone, normally drops in the evening, but any leftover stress can make its effects feel sharper against the calm backdrop of night. At the same time, melatonin rises to prepare you for sleep, which can make emotions feel more intense and harder to brush off. It's like watching a sad movie, everything hits harder in a quiet, dark room. There's also something called negativity bias at night. Studies on mood and time of day suggest people are more likely to catastrophize, turning a small, solvable problem into a massive, unsolvable one, late at night. That awkward email you sent? At 2 p.m. it's no big deal. At 2 a.m. it's everyone secretly hates me. Same event. Very different brain state. This is why the questions that show up at night have a pattern. Am I wasting my life? Do people actually like me? Did I make the right choice? These are big, identity-level questions, exactly the kind of thing the default mode network specializes in. You're not going crazy. You've just opened the one part of your brain built for asking the big questions, at the one time of day it's hardest to answer them calmly. And here's something worth knowing, you are absolutely not alone in this. Millions of people are having the exact same conversation with themselves tonight, at this exact hour. There's an entire unofficial 3 a.m. club of people staring at ceilings, replaying old conversations, and wondering about the same handful of universal questions: mortality, belonging, whether they're on the right path. Knowing that this is shared, ordinary, human experience, not a personal flaw, can take a surprising amount of weight off it. Occasionally lying awake with your thoughts is completely normal. But if this happens most nights, and it's stealing real sleep or causing daytime anxiety, that's worth paying attention to. It may be linked to stress, anxiety, or a sleep issue that's better addressed with a doctor or therapist, not just a lifestyle tweak. So what can you actually do? First, a worry list. Keep a notepad by the bed. When a thought hits, write one line and tell yourself, I'll deal with this tomorrow. You're not ignoring it, you're scheduling it. Second, give your brain a wind-down runway. 15 to 20 quiet minutes before bed, away from screens, lets the default mode network ease in gently instead of switching on all at once when you're already lying still. Third, if a thought keeps circling, try naming it out loud. This is just my brain doing its 3 a.m. thing. Labeling it takes away some of its power. And fourth, keep the room for actual rest, dim light, consistent bedtime, and if your mind is racing, get up for 10 minutes rather than lying there fighting it. If you want to try something tonight, here's a simple experiment. Before you turn off the lights, spend 2 minutes writing down anything that's been sitting in the back of your mind, no matter how small or strange. Not to solve it. Just to move it from your head onto paper. Many people notice that thoughts written down lose some of their urgency. The brain seems to relax slightly once it knows the thought has been recorded somewhere and won't be lost if it lets go of it for the night. Here's the twist, this same nighttime mode is also where a lot of your best insights come from. Solutions to problems you couldn't solve all day. A realization about a relationship. An idea for something you actually want to build. The default mode network isn't just your worrier, it's also your best-kept creative tool. The goal isn't to shut it down. It's to stop being afraid of it. So next time it's 3 a.m. and your brain hits you with the big questions, you're not broken and you're not alone. It's just your mind, finally getting a quiet moment to think. Write it down. Be gentle with yourself. And let the rest wait for morning. Your nighttime thoughts aren't your enemy, they're your brain trying to make sense of your life. Subscribe outro. If this helped you understand your own late-night brain a little better, do me a favor, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you catch the next video. And if you've got a question that always hits you at 3 a.m., drop it in the comments, you might just start a conversation with someone going through the exact same thing right now. See you in the next one.